Marky Joseph, we've seen Tariq Mason, and now we're seeing Tijani Nathaniel. So Bethesda showing off some young medium or if not fast bowlers. Just comes in with a smooth run and then explodes when he gets to the crease. In Nathaniel, and this one gets a single out into the square leg region.
Yeah, a lot of work there with that action. Very busy as he gets into that delivery position. Sprays off to the left, opens up, so it becomes chest on, because he puts in a big effort at the end.
Almost just trots in, and then when he gets to the crease, he really explodes. Another sharp single and another dive in from the batsman. Looks to be Tom trying to make his ground. Got home in the end. So one more to the total for the bowlers cricket team, 34 for 3. We're in over number 7. Here we watch as this is a full toss that's hit in the air and should be out caught.
Maybe a no ball. I think it was above waistline.
Waistline full toss. So no ball called by the umpire. One probably just slipping from the grasp of the bowler, Johnny Nathaniel.
He runs in like a medium pacer, but certainly when he gets to the crease, he wants to be an express fast bowler. So he really puts everything into it.
Gets one outside the line of the off stop, meeting the batsman who was looking to the ball back over his head, not making contact. 39 for 3 is the total. Quite a bit of it this has been extras. 26 of the 39 is another delivery that created the batsman outside the line of the off stop through the wicketkeeper. There is no run. 26 of 39 has been extras, which means that bowlers did literally just scored 13 runs so far in the innings off the bat. Another over has come to an end, the end of 7 overs. Bowlers Cricket Club, they are 39 for 3. Caesar and on 3 and Tom 180.
39 for 3 off 7 overs. The bowler's not really getting the score too busy. It'll be a big target. It'll definitely be a big challenge here. A big challenge here for bowlers to defend whatever score they put up. With only 3 overs to go, hard to see them probably getting past 75.
Going to be difficult to see them past 75, but they've been helped by some wayward bowling at times from the Bethesda Golden Eagles bowlers, and so 26 extras so far, 39 for 3. And it looks as if it's going to be Mason who's going to be bowling from the far end. Devon Thomas just trying to make sure that the fielders are located where he wants them to be posted. So Mason from that far end into bowling to Caesar. Caesar's pulling this one over the backward square region, and that's 4 runs. Short delivery, given the treatment, it was short and asked to be hit, and he swung it around backward of square. The fielder who was on the deep mid-wicket boundary had no chance, only to retrieve, and 4 runs more to Bolans. They're now on to 43 for 3.
Yeah, short delivery there from Mason. So identical to the other fast bowlers that we've seen there. tall and slim, athletic looking. I think there's definitely something happening in Bethesda's cricket. And
Definitely in terms of the fast bowling region, because they have a cadre of fast bowlers, young fast bowlers coming through that ranks.
so let's hope that they can get the technical assistance that they need to certainly develop into players that we can take to the next level.
They have Gavin Tong up there, who no doubt has had experience at the international level. Here is a delivery that is struck hard into the mid-wicket region. Good knock down by the fielder out there. The batsmen are coming back for 2 runs. Good work by the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary, just having the presence of mind to knock it down and saving 2 runs, no doubt.
The ever-present Anthony Martin. We haven't seen him in the attack this evening. So Bethesda obviously going for the youngsters, giving exposure to the youngsters.
Mason is in, and another cross-batted stroke from the batsman for Bowlands. That looks to be Caesar. He gets just 1 more run, 46 for 3. Caesar is on to 10. 8 is Taim Tong, who opened the batting and has been there from the start. And over number 8. And Tong swinging again and missing outside the line of the off stump. Like I've been saying, he just raises his head and swings the bat, not necessarily keeping his eye on the ball, just trying to go for that big hit and missing completely, and just soaking up a lot of dot balls is Taim Tong. So he's faced 16 deliveries for his 8 runs. And he's hitting one in the air. The bowler giving chase but can't get there, and they're coming back for the second run. And again, diving into his crease, or falling, is Tom. Just let's hope that he has not hurt himself, because he's a young fast bowler, and I'm sure bowlers are going to need him when they try to defend whatever total they would have gotten here. They've moved on to 48 for 3. So they've gone on to 48 for 3 at the end of over number 8. 2 overs to come. Bowlands, they are on 48 for 3.
Yeah, we saw Mason with his second over. Again, a lot of energy, as we have commented that the young fast bowlers from Bethesda certainly on show here this evening. Tong is trying hard, 17 deliveries. He's only scored 10 runs, but he's putting in the effort. As you say, he will have to come back and defend whatever score that they make.
2 not, 15 not is Mason's figures in his 2 over spell.
Yeah, we know Tong to be full of energy, fairly sharp, young fast bowler. So an evening for fast bowlers.
Certainly. Anthony Martin is on, and his first delivery struck away hard out to deep square leg. Wanting a second run was Caesar, but the fielder doing a good job out there and getting a strong throw back into wicketkeeper Benter, and they had to settle for just a single. So both left-handers at the crease. Taim Tong facing up to Anthony Martin, and he's clearing his legs and swinging one out to deep mid-on. The fielder coming off the long-on boundary, and again just a single to the Bowlands team. This brings up their 50. They are 50 for 2 in over number 9. And he's out, stumped. Jumping down the track was Caesar, missing it completely. The bails were removed very quickly by Benter behind the stumps, stumping, and that's the end of Martin Caesar. He goes back to the pavilion, having made 11, and Boland's Cricket Club, now 50 for 4.
Having just brought up the 50 for the Boland's team, 50 for 4 of 8.2. Next delivery, he charged at Anthony Martin. He was a little bit wider, and he missed it, and a very quick stumping by Benter. Very effective stumping. But overall, the Bethesda team, their outfielding has looked good. Young team and looking very energetic, looking very organized. Very, very good show here from the Bethesda team this evening.
Excellent show by them in terms of their bowling. And the youthful nature of their bowling attack. Martin to the new batsman who has come in, who is Tajeja Tong, comes into, sorry? So the Tongues are batting, they get 2. So I'm understanding that Tajeja was at the crease all along, and Taim has come in to join him. They look very similar from this distance. We'll try and make them out. Here is this delivery, and he's given out leg before. Was looking to swing this one down the leg side, the ball crashed into his pads. Umpire raised the index finger. Tongue has to go, and he goes back to the pavilion, and the score is now on to 53 for 5.
53 for 6 now. I think that's the 6th wicket that would have fallen. Tongue has been there for a long time, scored 13. I'm sure he would have faced probably about 24 deliveries or so. Yeah, 20 deliveries for his 13 runs. Made a lot of effort, used a lot of energy, wasn't very productive. And so with 1 over to go, 53 is the score.
What do you think would be the total that Bolands would we think that they could be competitive with?
I'm sure at this stage they'd love to get to 60. At least Bethesda to score 6 and over. But not a big total. It wouldn't be a big, shouldn't be a big challenge for Bethesda this evening.
So the start of the final over, and this was fired into the stumps, going right between bat and pad of the bowler, the batsman who was trying to flick it away, and the ball was very quick coming through to the wicket keeper, and there is no run. So Nathaniel bowling this over. Here is he in again, and this delivery, the batsman looking to swing it away into the underside. The ball taking a leading edge and falling out into the offside field. Just a run. .54 for 5. Brings Richards into strike, and Richards is backing away and playing this one out into the onside field, wanting a second one, but it's definitely not on.
Just having a look there at Nathaniel, seeing him from front on, chest on. Definitely challenges the body with that delivery stride. You know, hands all over, and the legs are pushing to the other side.
Here we see again, and this delivery is worked away into the offside field. They want to
the second run, and they get it in the end. Coming back for the second
and really motoring down was Tongue, and the batsmen were able to score 2 runs.
Well, like we've seen with Bumrah, the Indian international, is that some things are natural. So if it's something that he's comfortable with, but certainly at first glance, it looks as if he's going to be challenging those hips and that back, you know.
Yep, I agree with you, because he seemingly, he explodes. He just ambles in, but when he gets into that delivery stride, like you say, he's all over the place, trying to generate the pace. Here is this delivery outside the line of the off stump. Again, coming through to wicketkeeper Benter, who runs up to the stumps, prevents the possibility of a run.
But he's fairly sharp, though. He's relatively sharp. You know, as we say, everything happens at the last minute. But he gets hit to the next end at the rate of knots. So very enthusiastic about his work.
So 1 delivery to go in this innings, and he's hitting this one back along the pitch, and they come back for a second run, and they're trying to go for a third and a fourth. But they hit in the end, and he's run out, but the Bowlan's players kept running, and it was almost a comedy of errors. They ended up running for 3 runs, getting 3 runs off that final delivery. With going for the 4th run, the stump was struck, and the batsman being run out. So the final total being 60 for 6 would be the final total.
Yeah, a lot of action there from that last delivery. Didn't go too far, just trickled up to Midan, but they ended up getting 3. The batsmen were just running, and the Bethesda fielders were aiming at the stumps and missing the other stumps. In the end, one finally plucked the middle stump out. So after 10 overs, 60, the target of 61 for Bethesda, expected to be led by the experienced Devon Thomas and young Benter, expected at the top of the order. Not expected to be a big total, but again, it's this game called cricket, and just anything can happen. Bethesda have certainly put the runs on the board. They know how to defend it. They need a little bit of luck. They need to pick up some early wickets to put pressure on the Bethesda batting. But 61 target, then more, don't expect it's going to be a huge challenge for Bethesda.
So 61 to get for victory, and we want to say thank you to those folks on Facebook who are watching that are correcting me and saying he's not the fast bowler, it's his brother, the wrong tongue I was identifying all along, and thank you very much for that. We'll see how Bolands defends the 60 that they would have made, 60 for 6, and we will be back for the reply of Bethesda Golden Eagle in their run chase. Until then, good night.